Okay, for this video, I'm actually going to have you, well, show you how to match colors. Now, I'd like to apologize first off because I am the creative director of an adoption agency. So you're going to see a lot of pregnant photos and happy couples and babies in my videos. That's just the way it is. Now, let's say I'm wanting to create an advertising piece. Now, this image, I want to use it. It's of a cute couple wanting to adopt. And then I have this image of a beautiful pregnant woman. Now, this image is very green and saturated, and this image is very warm and high exposure. So they don't really match and they don't really go together. So I'm going to teach you actually how to take these two images and match them a little bit better so that you can use them and have unity between your images. So we're going to start with this image. Now, the key is to bring both images into Photoshop. So you could either drag the images down over your icon, Photoshop here, and they'll pull them up, or you could go to File, Open, and then bring both images in, but they both need to be in there, and you'll see why in just a second. So I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Match Color. Image, Adjustments, Match Color. It's going to pull up this nice little pop-up here. I'm going to go directly to Source first. And underneath Source, you're going to see your two images here, and you're going to see a little preview right here of what image is selected. So right now we have the first image selected. I want the second image selected, and you see it applies the effect automatically. And then you see also the second image in the drop down, in the little preview icon right here. Now, if you're not seeing this directly being applied to your image, hit the preview checkbox right here. Now, Photoshop just assumes, kind of blends the two images together to make it look as natural as it can, but sometimes it doesn't match exactly. Like this is a little pink. So luckily for me, I have image options right here. I have color intensity and luminance. Anyways, I have a hard time saying that one. But anyways, you can move it this direction, the slider this direction, and what it does essentially is it kind of darkens the image, and this brightens the image over in this area. So I noticed that my other image was really kind of bright because of the sunlight. So I want it to actually be a little bit bright here too as well. So I'm going to just kind of bring up the lumens. And then color intensity, that either takes out some of the color and desaturates the image, or it saturates it, depending on which direction you want to go. I want to take out some of the pinks there, so I'm going to go more to the left side of the image. Okay, and then fade will actually kind of fade back your original image in there. Now, I don't want to fade too much. I don't want a lot of that green in there. I want the opposite of the green in there. So I'm not going to use the fade. Neutralize, I love, because if you click neutralize, notice how it kind of more neutralized the color a little bit more, made it more natural looking. So if you click that, that helps out too. See the difference? Okay. Then I'm going to hit OK because I'm done. And now I have this. Now, let me go to my history palette so you can see the difference, but whoa, like this image, you didn't even realize how green it was until we played around with it. I actually really like this color a lot better than this. This was just too bright for me. I'm more of a natural person. All right, that sounded funny. I'm a natural person. Anyways, go back to demo 2 over here. Now, if you look at the image, yes, they'll look great together, but I'm looking at him because she has direct sunlight, so we're not going to match her as much, but I'm looking at him. He has a lot more warm tones on him. So I want to kind of match him a little bit better. Can I do that? Yes, I can. I'm just going to have to do it by adding another layer or filter onto it. So you can do this 2 ways. You can go image adjustments and apply it directly to the image, but I like to work in layers, so I'm going to go layer, new adjustment layer, and I'm going to choose photo filter right here. And photo filter will essentially warm up your photo. So you can click this and there's other options here. I just want warming though. There's different warming options though, so you can play around with these and see kind of which ones work. But if you notice, the swatch changes colors a little bit on each one. All right, and then the density, if you bring that up, that'll actually increase it. So for extreme measures, boom, super orange. Somebody's not too much time in the tanning booth. But anyways, I want it warm because that is a very warm image that I was working with. So I'm going to bring up the warmth, and then I'm going to look between the two and see if she kind of matches his skin tone. And she is maybe a little bit more. Okay, she's matching. Now, what I'll do is I'll essentially, if I'm working on an ad, I'll make sure that she comes in over on this side because the light's coming in directly here. And if you notice, the light's coming in directly here too as well. But anyways, that's how you match images together. Pretty fun stuff, huh?